time. I would do that before every match. We did it before every practice at Cornell. And all it's doing is training your muscle memory. So that way when I'm ready to wrestle in a real live match, my footwork, I don't have to tell my feet where to go. Right now some of you guys are telling your feet, okay, I shuffle like this, I shuffle like that. I was at the same stage at your age too. Maybe later I did, and maybe I was still crossing my feet at your age. So I don't expect you guys to pick it up like that. But I want you guys to start to do this every day before practice, before coach blows the whistle. If the mats are out and clean, use them. So shuffling, practicing my double leg footwork, my head, my hands, everything's got to be in a good position when you're doing this. If you're lazy and you practice like this, my other hand's on my hip, I'm touching the mat like this, looking at the mat. Lazy drilling, lazy practicing, just is going to lead to laziness on the mat and you're going to get scored on. So I want you guys to really practice everything perfect. So that way now, when I teach you guys some setups and some real shots, everything is just natural, automatic. So our first setup, I was talking to Coach Nag or Coach Drew about things that we should work on today is some setups. So far we have our footwork for shuffling to the legs, high crotch, single leg, and penetrated. Next one is in high school and in college, everybody likes to grab the head. I grab his head, he grabs my head. And you can see already we're sort of locked in this collar tie. What I want you guys to learn how to do is you don't have to be the first guy to grab the head. Because I always loved it in college when guys grab my head, grab my elbows, grab my wrist, because then I knew it was on. Now I'm going to score. Because I would always try to lead my head and get the guy to grab me first. And one of my coaches, he's the head coach at Missouri right now, Brian Smith, he was a little bulldog of a wrestler. He'd come in the practice room and bump heads every time. And so nobody likes to get their head butted. I'm not asking you guys to butt anybody's head in a match and get thrown out, but you make contact first with your head. Here. Nobody likes that done, so he grabs my head. Right there. And he grabs my head and grabs the opposite wrist. There's a good tie. All I want you guys to learn how to do from here, when you grab your head, our first setup is, and you can grab this wrist, it's fine for me. First setup is, I grab the elbow, all I'm going to do is bring the elbow to the mat and shuffle to that leg, just like we learned. My inside hand this time, is going to try to catch his knee. So I'm not going to touch my knee to the mat yet. We're still doing high level stuff. So here, grab work, forehead to forehead. That's another thing. In high school, in college, this isn't done as much. In high school, everybody gets locked up like two rams. Here to here. And I remember Coach Stretchlog yelling at me, get out of ear to ear, get out of ear to ear. I didn't understand why. I was like, oh, I must be doing well. I'm really locked up with this guy. Nobody scores out of ear to ear. The stronger guy might score just by being a bull, but I was never the stronger guy. You guys can see I'm a little string bean. So you contract your head, the guy grabs you. Now, right away, I'm looking to score. So I grab his elbow, my thumb outside the elbow, and everybody's got this bony part of their elbow. Fits my hand perfectly. Thumb outside, I grab that bony part of his elbow. He's not getting away here. Now, my head forehead to forehead, all I'm going to do is shuffle to that side. Shuffle just like that drill we did. The elbow's going to go to the mat, and my inside hand is going to catch his knee. So, grab my head, grab his elbow, grab his knee. If he doesn't fall down, it turns into a single leg. And we can go over our finishes from the single. Right now, we're just doing setups. Okay? So, grab my head, fingers on the inside, thumb on the outside. All I'm going to do is shuffle. All this is called is an elbow bot. Right here. Elbow bot. Alright? Grabs me on the other side. Elbow bot. So I always loved it when guys grabbed me because I could control them. When they grab me, elbow bot, I grab the leg, single. Alright? So the other side, I would practice this every day, 30 times each side. Because it's such a quick drill I can do. Some guys grab me here. All I'm going to do is shuffle to this side. You got to learn how to do things both ways. Thumb on the outside, fingers on the inside, I'm going to shuffle my toes to create that angle. So right now we're face to face. I want to create this angle, and now I'm catching him on the inside of this knee. As he stands up, I let go, single leg. Okay, everybody see that? Okay, I just want to try the setup first, and then we'll go set up all the way straight to the finish. So I want each guy to do 5 on each side, and then switch. So 5 looks like this, forehead to forehead, he grabs you, thumb on the outside, shuffle, pass it by. You grabs here, shuffle, pass it by. This is how the drill's going to look. Alright, so you need a good partner because each time he's grabbing me, opposite side, and each time I'm shuffling, just like our drill we just did. You guys can see already, some guys are going to fall right to the mat, easy too. If the guy doesn't fall to the mat, he's going to turn to a single leg, I'll still finish. Okay, let's try it. One second.
Sorry about that.
Go ahead.
I have one question. So, when you pull his elbows to the mat, are you following him that way, or are you going towards?
No, I'm just using his momentum. So everybody, when we're wrestling, everybody's pressure is forward. So I'm just sort of allowing him to go forward. I'm getting out of his way. So that's that angle I'm trying to create. So if we're straight on right now, and he grabs me, all I'm going to do is let him go forward. I'm going to get out of his way. Okay? So here, right there.
How deep are your hands? Your right hand, how deep do you want that?
I'd like you guys to catch him right on the inside of his knee. My fingers on the back side of his knee. I have long hands, long fingers. All I'm trying to do is stop him from running out on me. Because the defense to this, if he does this to me, go ahead and elbow me off, elbow me by, is just to run out. So if the guy tries to run out, and college guys know this is coming, so that hand is trying to catch that leg that's running out. So this time he's got wary of it. Every time he touches me, I elbow him off. And I make him look bad in front of his family. So he grabs me, I elbow him off, he tries to run out, I'm just going to chase him. Right here. But that hand may slip to the ankle. So that's why the drill is, if you're shadow drilling, the hand's coming inside. The hand's coming inside. So you're visualizing your guy trying to run away, you're catching it every time. But the first time that you do it, the guy's not ready for it. The guy's not ready for it. Boom. Okay? Other side. Boom. Same thing. I just want you guys to start getting that feel of elbowing the guy off, and then we're going to go into our finishes. All right, 1, 2, 3.